You're listening live to the Scottywonderful Radio, where your radio should be, and where great people, great music, and great fun all come together. We've got Unkle Adams on the line. We've actually got him holding at the moment. But we're going to ask him a couple of questions, and those questions are going to be, number one, Unkle Adams, you still there?
Yes, I am.
All right. Okay. So, how long have you actually been in the music industry for?
Well, the music industry, I mean, I guess you could use that term kind of loosely because, to be honest, you have to practice for quite a while before you're actually in the music industry, I would say, before you're good enough to be in the actual industry. But as far as long as I've been doing this, since I started practicing in that, I was 14 years old when I first started playing around with rhymes, and I'm 29 now. So about 15 years.
That's pretty long.
It's probably about as old as you, eh?
A little bit younger, but yeah. Are you currently in the making of any new songs? Or are you just taking a break?
No, I don't know how to take a break. I don't like to take breaks, not for too long anyway. I'm definitely working on new music.
Nice. Okay. Well, you kind of sound like me. I never have a break either.
At times you can.
I can have a break, but it's only very short.
Why did you want to be what you are now as a motivational speaker and singer/songwriter?
Well, I'll tell you what, it wasn't really planned that way. It kind of evolved into that. I started out, like I told you, when I was 14 years old. I started with the rapping thing, and from there I slowly progressed over time. And then as far as the speaking side of things, when I released the I Am Stronger anti-bullying music video, and I started getting hundreds of messages from people asking me to come to their schools and talk to the kids. And at first I kind of said, thanks anyway, but I don't really do that. But then they kept asking more and more, and I thought to myself, why can't I do that? So then it kind of stemmed from that. I began speaking at schools, and eventually led me to where I am today, and it's become a passion of mine for sure.
That's actually really cool.
Yes, okay. Are you planning at all actually coming to Australia? If so, whenabouts would you actually be maybe planning it?
Yeah, I do actually plan on coming to Australia. I want to meet some of the people there that have been showing me a lot of love. Your country has been giving me a lot of love, and I'm thankful for that. I do plan on coming there, and I'm thinking around, it's tough to say exactly, but I'd say maybe in about 6 months I want to come there, and I actually want to live there for 6 months, and I want to tour as many schools as I can and meet as many people as I can and shake as many hands as I can.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Why did, we didn't really
plan this question,
but it just came up at the spur of the moment. Why did you decide to make songs about anti-bullying instead of other songs like your other usual pop songs with love and sorts of things?
I feel like I have a gift, and I can use my gift to change the world and speak about important things and raise awareness about things and give a voice to people who don't really have a voice. So it's just something that I feel like I'm supposed to do. That's the best way I could explain it. And I get great satisfaction from raising awareness about things and helping people. As far as the I Am Stronger song, I just decided in my mind that I wanted to make a difference and help in the fight against bullying, and so I just made that decision, and that's what I did. And anyone can do that. Anyone can make the decision in their mind that they're going to help and contribute to something.
Nice. All right. Just briefly, were you actually bullied during your primary school years or something like that to be able to bring it up to this?
Yeah, I have been. I mean, you'd be hard off trying to find someone that hasn't been bullied in their lifetime, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't bullied in extreme ways, but I've been treated poorly and things like that, pushed around, slapped in the face, yada, 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 but you just rise above it and you become stronger. So for sure I have.
All right, wow. Are you planning at all to visit Australia?
No, he's already done.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No worries.
Why did you actually become a motivational speaker?
Probably, I guess, a couple of years ago now. It's never too late to learn new things and become things. I could have said to myself, I can't do that, right? But I don't do that. I say I can do that, and I will do that, and I'll practice towards it, and I'll work towards things. So, yeah, to answer your question, a couple of years, but I've had great success with it, and again, I'm very passionate about it.
We have a thing where if a special guest comes on to Scottywonderful Radio, that they've got to pick which is more awesome than the other co-host. So, do you, even though you've only just met us, who do you think would be the best co-host?
I think you guys are both awesome. Tie game, 50-50, 50 each.
Okay then. That answers the question there. I read on your actual Facebook page that you met JC some way, but I actually didn't understand how you actually met him for the song Freedom. So you want to explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, sure I can. That's a cool story, actually. I was working for a construction company. I was a heavy equipment operator before I went full-time into my music. And one of my friends said, hey, you got to check this guy out. This guy's an amazing singer. He said, I walked into a bar and he was singing karaoke, and you got to check him out. His name's JC Weil. And I said, okay, let me hear one of his songs. And he played one of his songs for me. And I said, okay, I'm going to contact that guy. And I reached out to him, and then JC and I hit it off. We became friends, and we wrote Freedom together, something that was very meaningful for both of us, because JC comes from a troubled past where he spent some time in prison and stuff like that, and we were just thankful for our freedom as a country and that, so we decided to make a song about it.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that is a story, isn't it?
Yeah, it just goes to show strangers can become good friends, in no time at all.
Most
yeah,
definitely.
that's correct, yeah.